Hi, for this assignment, I chose to use study skills, and I chose the topics of time management and improving concentration, motivation, and memory. I feel like it's really important to manage your time well, especially being an online student. We're really busy parents, a lot of us. Or we're full-time, we work full-time as well as going to school now. So for me, I find that managing my time is very crucial so that I have efficient time for my projects at work, efficient time for my family at home, and for my studies. I like to plan and prioritize my day the night before. I go over it again in the morning before I go to work while I'm drinking my coffee. I write everything down so that I have a game plan of what I hope to accomplish for the day. And also, you have to be flexible because there's a lot of times I get to work and I have my day all planned out. Then somebody calls in sick. So I have to be able to be okay with flexing my time and understanding that some projects aren't going to get accomplished that day. And same with your studies. You may not feel well one day and you may not get as much studying done as you hoped, so you have to give yourself some slack and understand that it's okay if you don't spend 5 hours reading in the evening after you've had a long day at work and you've dealt with sick kids. So that's really important. And I found that the reference from collegeatlas.org told me to be flexible with your time. I knew this, but reading it really made it okay for me to be flexible and put my books aside for a minute to take care of the kids, or at work when I'm on my lunch break and I'm trying to get some reading done for school, that one of my staff need my help, then it's okay to step aside from that and just be flexible, because life happens and we have no control over some of the things that come up. So another good website I found was from lynchburg.edu, and it had a really good on time management, to make a weekly or daily to-do list. I like the idea of a weekly one because then you can have the option of checking off each day as you accomplish something that's really important, like reading the whole chapter, getting your notes in order, and being organized too, and taking your notes is really important too. And this said something that was really important: and schedule time for me. And that's important for everybody, not just moms, and busy people who are working and going to school. So you need to take a few minutes aside each day, 20, 30 minutes, just for you. If it's a quiet time to sit down and read a book you enjoy, go out for a walk, do yoga. It's important to take care of yourself so that you can be an efficient student and a good parent and a good boss. Taking notes too is really good, and being organized and taking your notes, because I find I take notes all the time, but a lot of times I can't read my notes afterwards. So being organized is very important as well. Another topic I wrote about too was improving concentration, motivation, and your memory. And this is really important, something that I struggle with. I don't concentrate very well. I have a very active household, so for me, studying is a little bit more difficult to find that time, and that's why I wake up early too, so I can get a lot of my studying done before my family's awake, before I go to work, and I'm boggled by everything going on there. And definitely early mornings, the best time for me to study. From Marty LaBelle, I believe that was the man we just watched a lecture on, he said making sure that you have this space where you go to and you know that this is where you're going to study, turning on your study lamp, or if you don't have a desk. My house is always so busy, even though I only have 2 kids. I mean, I hear them playing video games, I hear the TV, I hear them talking with their dad. So it's hard for me to just go away. They're really good at trying to give me my space. So one of my goals is to make sure that I give myself a space to actually go and study, where they understand if I'm in this room, this is not where you can come bother me for 30 minutes. And taking breaks was something he stressed was so important because I find that my concentration does go down. I lose interest after 20 minutes or 25 minutes or so. So taking breaks, getting up and getting a drink of water instead of having your drink right next to you, going out for a quick walk with the dog, getting a cup of coffee, just to keep your mind fresh, then you can come back to studying and really retain that